rolling. Yeah.
Wow.
Welcome to the pod.
Cold
Thank
start.
you.
Welcome to the pod, you guys.
Aren't I supposed to say that?
Yeah.
No, I don't know what I'm doing. It's like I'm like the substitute teacher that when the kids can all smell the fear.
Yeah, definitely.
The teacher like looks at themselves in the morning, like in the mirror, and like, okay, well, we're gonna go in there. I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna be a proper teacher. But as soon as they get in there, the kids just can smell the uncertainty, and then
Oh yeah. We're gonna switch names.
I was a bad kid.
That's our prank. That's what we're gonna do right now.
That's what you do.
What?
We're gonna switch names.
Oh yeah. I was like, oh yeah, that's something that the kids did.
Mhm.
Right.
Okay, I'm gonna take attendance. Alexi. Alexi.
Oh wait, that's me.
Oh, okay,
It's
present.
me.
Andrea.
Here.
That's also.
Here, okay.
Oh wait, no.
And do we have a new classmate here? Who's this?
It's none of your business. That's what she said.
Please. I'm just trying to get through the day here.
That's between me and Mrs. Davis.
Her name's Mrs. Davis.
Yes.
Okay. Listen, guys, I don't actually like being this character. What's your dog's name?
Pingua.
Pingua. What's
It means apple.
Apple.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
cute.
She's she's sleepy.
Oh.
Okay. Let's go to bed. Okay. But anyways, yeah, usually when subs come in to my class, like when I was a little girl, I would spare them.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, just because you know
I know
what
they're
could
scared,
happen.
so I spare them. Yeah.
You'd like let them
It's
in.
my
You'd
main
rat?
teachers that I'm mean to.
Oh, well, that doesn't help out in the end, though. You're the loser there
How?
because they're the ones who grade you.
Yeah, but I didn't care about school.
Yeah.
I didn't care about
Me neither.
school.
Yeah, me neither.
But
Did a lot of acting though in school. That
Oh,
was the only
really?
place I cared.
Yeah. Yeah, me too, actually. Were you in theater productions and stuff?
Oh yeah, but they're always pretty janky. But it was fun.
What was your most memorable show?
We did Alice in Wonderland, and I was a goose.
oh, is there
I
a
see.
goose?
So not exactly like first on the call sheet.
No,
Yeah,
definitely
I see.
not. I looked at the top of the casting when they post the casting like names, and you're
Yeah.
like, yeah, okay, where am? Oh, okay, okay. Did you do any?
Yeah, but I was always a star, so I just talk about it after that story. How about you? Were you always a star?
No, I mean, we didn't have any theater or acting at my school because I went to I don't know, I went to a weird school that had none of those programs. Yeah, we only had academic clubs to advance your university application. We had a very academic high school. Yeah.
I see. Yeah. This is it in Burnaby?
In South Vancouver.
South Van,
David
yeah.
Thompson.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. It was like, we were like known for math or something. And I
Cool.
was like, okay. I guess I'll just bully my teachers then. Like, that's my hobby now. Because you won't open a drama club.
Well, yeah.
Oh my God.
if all the teachers have to do is handle math nerds, then they're so ripe for the picking. Really,
Yeah.
they're soft. They're like it's like an animal growing up in New Zealand with no natural predators, you know, and then like dropping into Australia.
Yeah. And then I show up and I bully.
Yeah, or no, yeah. The metaphor would be you'd be like a Australian snake or something who managed to get to New Zealand.
Yeah. I swam there.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Swimming along the bottom.
Yeah. I'm going to go bully them. Yeah. Because they won't let me act. Right?
I was born to be a star.
Yeah. Come on.
Mhm.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I just had those. So whatever. I'm Kevvy today, I guess. Right? Is that what?
I think we're both Kevvy here.
Oh, you're supposed to be Kevvy?
I think we were both told we were going to be Kevvy, and that's how he wanted it.
Kevvy.
He wanted us
That's
to
how he wanted it.
think that we're both Kevvy.
Yeah.
Oh no. He
Yeah.
wanted to create some drama.
See, Kevvy's in LA right now. He's on a love mission, and he told me in confidence that he plans on siring a child during this pandemic. So this is his last chance, and so he had to.
official.
Yeah, he said siring. So he ended up flying down to LA into the belly of the beast where everyone wants to escape from.
Yeah.
Actual ground zero.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I think he's been like doing songwriting too,
Yeah. A little bit.
which is like, oh man, I hate going to like LA songwriting rooms even when there isn't like a global pandemic. So he's a real trooper. He probably likes it though. A lot of people like it.
Oh yeah. I guess if everybody's kind of gone now too, like is it like bottom of the barrel?
Yeah, but
out
are they
there?
gone? Like I'm sure so many people can't really afford to go anywhere or
That's
yeah,
true.
that's true.
yeah, like
yeah, my
imagine
cousin is still there.
in LA.
Yeah. Well,
Hmm.
she's going to school there, but like school's online now.
Right.
But she's still stuck there. She's like, where am I gonna go?
Right.
And I was like, yeah, I guess it's true.
I think the
Mhm.
fear of the 2-week quarantine is hard for people.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
I
Yeah. She
mean-
was like, oh, I could go to you guys like up here. And I was
Mhm.
like, no, you can't come here.
where did she grow up? Here? Is she from here?
She lived in Beijing.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Okay.
she went to LA for school and I was like, don't
Oh,
come
I see.
here.
I see. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, why can't she could go back to China where there's like almost no COVID.
Yeah, I know. I told her, I was like, you should go back home. Like, that's where to go because everything's back to normal there.
Yeah,
Is
they're
it
having
really?
like EDM concerts at Wuhan right now.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
Like at this very moment.
what?
It's so funny how we did a complete switch, like, from last year. Because last year we were like normal, and then Wuhan
Yeah.
was like just deserted, and
At
we were
around
like,
this
wow.
time too. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it was literally like, yeah, now. And
Yeah.
then I remember thinking about them and being like, oh, I feel bad for them. Like,
Mhm.
yeah. And then now it's the reverse.
Yeah,
Which is
but they
interesting.
like have the ability to handle it so much quicker than we do because they don't care about human rights. So they can just like, oh no, you have the sniffles or whatever, we're locking you up.
Yeah.
So yeah, they handled it pretty fast.
Yeah. We're
Yeah,
like,
it's true.
we're here.
We're too soft out here, right?
Yeah. We're
Bunch
like,
of softies.
You
Yeah.
don't mind. Sorry.
We're trying to, yeah.
yeah. I mean, if you want, like, you could, I guess you could see people, but it's like,
Yeah, exactly. We're like that soft ass substitute teacher.
yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Although to be honest, a lot of the subs, they kind of have to be extra stern just to sort of cut you off at the pass, right?
Yeah.
So they seem completely humorless. But some of them are just like, I'm just rolling in that like video cart, that VHS cart, and we're gonna
Oh,
we'll play a DVD or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that. You remember
Yeah.
hearing that cart like roll down the hallway?
Oh,
You're
Yeah.
like, come on, please come.
heaven.
oh my God. And when you have the job of getting it, you're like, oh, yeah,
Yeah.
I'll go get it. You're like the hero of
Yeah.
the class.
The
Yeah.
bearer
Yeah.
of fun, kick open the door,
Yeah.
push the
Yeah.
cart awkwardly through, move chairs.
It's a real testament to how bored we were because it didn't matter what we were gonna watch. Like it's not like they were showing us,
Yeah.
like the equivalent of Marvel movies or whatever. They
No.
were showing us, in a lot of cases, like a video about lizards or something.
Yeah.
yeah.
But like that was 100 times better than what we were going to be doing otherwise.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. Oh, I miss that. I miss being so excited about something like that.
Me
Oh,
too.
yeah.
You know,
I miss just,
Well,
simple joys.
yeah.
but the only reason that you only get that you only get that when you're deprived
Yeah, it's true.
in every other way. Like
Right.
that'd be like saying I miss
I miss
sort of-
being
I
in
miss
jail. The food was
yeah,
good.
I miss appreciating the smell of fresh air after 5 years in solitude, or
Yeah.
solitary confinement or whatever.
That was kind of
Yeah.
like my high
Having
school
water
experience.
after not drinking water for like 2
Mhm.
days.
Yeah, like for sure it tastes good, but like you wouldn't want to live like that.
No, that's true.
Yeah, I don't miss school at all, man. If you can, especially like university, the secret is you can still go back there. If you went to university, I don't know, like for me, I had a good time, but I was also like kind of preoccupied in lots of shit to have like as good a time as I wanted to.
Yeah.
Not like I can go like do college stuff now, but I can still hang out at the campus and like do like, you know, do some writing in these like sweet libraries funded by millionaires. And I actually really like hanging out down there. I do lots of work at UBC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've
So,
often-
sorry. Yeah. Go ahead.
I've like thought about doing that too. It's like so nice.
Like going to UBC.
I've never been to UBC.
UBC is
I've never
amazing.
gone to UBC
Yeah,
like
no.
as
It doesn't-
school as a student.
But it doesn't matter. They don't know that. They don't
it's
know
true.
that I did.
Oh, I go there all the time, like for shows, and every time I do, I always sit down and like no one knows who you are.
No.
Like you could just do whatever, and the buildings are super nice. Like I
Yeah,
just
and
go
you-
hang out.
then if it's nice, you could like go walk to the beach if you want to.
Yeah.
It's like,
Oh yeah.
there's very
There's a
few.
subway.
There's a subway.
There's a subway on
Is there a
campus.
subway?
Yeah. It's always got a huge line. I go there so
yeah.
much.
Oh,
Because my friend is,
oh, girlfriend. There's so many better. I was eating Subway when I went there because there wasn't any options. Now they have such good options. They have like good sushi,
Yeah.
not like, you know, the kind of old rice sushi,
Yeah.
like the gas station style sushi. No,
Oh.
they have good sushi now.
Yeah.
And they have like Lebanese food and
They have,
you
like,
don't eat
bubble
Subway.
tea.
Come on, like save that for tour, man.
I know.
Well, Subway is the only reason to eat Subway is on tour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been saving it.
You know, I've been
like-
watching this. I've been watching like K-dramas lately, and for some reason, okay, like they always get sponsorship from like Subway or like
love it.
barbecue chicken, like this restaurant in Korea, like
Mhm.
BBQ or whatever, and it'll be any story. Just like the story is usually about a rich girl who's super like, you know, pissy about stuff. Like she's very particular, who
Mhm.
falls in love with like a guy who's like a farmer or whatever.
Right.
And then she's like, oh, it's time for lunch. Bring me Subway. You know?
Oh my God.
You know, they only eat Subway. Like they
Oh.
literally, and every time they're like, oh, let's go out to eat. And they always go to Subway. And it's like, really?
You know what?
Come on.
What's funny about that is I've only watched one Korean drama,
Yeah.
and it's the exact opposite of that.
Oh.
It's called Let's Eat. I watched the second season, which is called Let's Eat 2, and the whole plot is it's kind of like a romantic comedy, but then when they eat food, they take a long time showing you the food. There's like a sort of music swells up. It's actually the best way I can put it is it's exactly like a softcore porn movie, but instead of sex, it's eating food. So totally normal movie, like romantic comedy, not overthought. And then like, oh, like I'm a bit hungry. Like let's go for something to eat. Oh, actually, I know a good place around the corner. And then the music fades in and like do 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 do, and then they're sitting and they're like slow motion of them eating really good. Or first it's like the waiters bringing the food and pulling the lids off and the steam like billowing, and then yeah, his reaction to eating, the lead guy, he's like, I wonder how many he has in his arsenal because he has to eat all the time. So he probably only has like 20 kinds of like, like just showing that it's good kind of gestures, but he has to do it all the time. And that's just the whole movie. It's just about eating.
It's a movie.
Sorry, not a movie. It's a series. It's a series.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's on Netflix.
I'm gonna check that out.
I know you will.
Yeah, because I've
wouldn't do
never watched a K-drama that they're not eating at Subway.
Oh no, this one is like they're eating like they have a little bit of money, so they're eating, you know, like king crab and also more like legit Korean stuff.
Yeah,
all stuff that I've never had before. Like I've had lots of Korean food, but they go off menu out there, man.
Yeah,
or they have just real menus.
I wonder why.
I don't think I'd be able to
That
handle
show
it.
is like that. Like, is this sponsored by the restaurants that?
No, they don't even
go?
mention the real restaurant. It's not. I really think it's just a genius thing because people love food shows and people love, it's just a mashup of a food show and a Korean drama
series. Yeah,
that's it.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I don't think I'd be able to handle that. I like, as soon as I like watch any cooking or food shows, like I have to be cooking or eating.
Yeah, it's boring too, like because nothing happens. nothing happens when they're eating, and the eating can be like almost a 10-minute scene.
Really?
Yeah.
That's so funny, but
Yeah.
you watch it.
Yeah, I mean, that's sort of why I stopped watching it. I found myself fast forwarding through the food. I was more interested. I got into, you know how you can get invested in almost any kind of narrative if you just commit to it.
Yes.
Yeah.
And this was not special writing. This was nothing to aspire to as a writer, but I got into it. So I wanted to see if they would get together.
Yeah.
It was a story about the lead guy is a sort of handsome guy with a good job, and he has a friend who's unlucky in love, and she I can't actually remember the plot. Anyway, it was a very classic. I've seen this in a couple Korean things where she was kind of heavy in elementary school, and everyone made fun of her, and then she gets her revenge later.
Yeah.
But she's still still the same person as she always was.
Right.
So suddenly she's getting all this attention, but
Sounds like me.
yeah, me too.
What's that movie? She's All That. Is it She's All That? No.
I think maybe, yeah.
Okay.
She's
That
all
was
that.
such a
Yeah.
theme. That was such a theme. Like, oh, she was,
Nerdy.
She wore glasses.
She wore
in high
glasses,
school.
yeah.
And now she doesn't wear glasses.
Yeah.
Whoa,
Yeah.
her life is different, but she's still the girl that used to wear glasses inside.
So she has she needs to get revenge.
Yeah.
In these ones, I think that Koreans are more into revenge than like American movies.
Yeah.
So she needs to get revenge on the people who are mean to her.
Imagine going and getting revenge. Like going and trying to get revenge.
I would love to get revenge.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Who's on the list? Or what kind of person's on the list if you don't want to name names?
Just stores.
Stores.
It's all
Oh.
honestly, it's all just shops.
Okay, this I can relate to.
It's literally
good.
just businesses that have wronged me.
Dude, can you think of a specific situation?
I
maybe
can
we
think of 10,000.
We'll just find one. We'll call them out on the pod.
I want to
We'll tell people and you can do one too.
Oh yeah.
So mine, I guess the latest one was these hair salon ladies who they were just okay. So I went in, they cut my hair. It was so expensive, and I get it. I understand haircuts are expensive for women or whatever. If you go to like a professional hair place or whatever, I get it. It's fine, but just really bad haircut.
Yeah.
Which I'm like, okay, fine, whatever. Who cares? Pushed this product on me to because she's like, oh, if you're gonna style, you need this. And I was like, okay, I guess I'll try it out. I said, I'll try it out. And she's like, yeah, you could try it. And then I decided to bring it back. And I called first just to check if I can bring it back. And they were like, oh, no, we're not doing returns because of COVID. And I was like, okay, fine, sure.
Yeah.
And then I thought about it more. I was like, okay, but no one told me this. No one told me that you guys weren't doing, you told me to try it. And then I emailed the manager and saying I got a COVID test recently. It was negative and I can wipe it in alcohol for you. I never opened it, just all this stuff. And she was like, yeah, we can do exchange but not return.
No.
And I'm like, okay, so then the COVID thing is bullshit then, because you would be because then if you can do exchange, then you're taking it back.
Taking advantage of the disease.
Yeah.
Yes.
So then
Yeah.
so then I was like, okay, but if you can exchange it, how come you can't just return it? And no one told me that it was gonna be final sale. It's it's not expensive at all. It's fucking $20, but it's really the principle.
Oh, the principle.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
don't
it's
get me
really
started.
just
I
you're
hate
gonna
that.
lie to my face and tell me but the whole correspondence, she wasn't being nice. She was just kind of being mean to me through email, passive aggressively. So I was like, okay. I wrote a negative review on Google.
Oh,
and
that's
then-
the only real revenge.
yeah, that's what I call
They
revenge.
really care about that stuff.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes they'll call you to beg you to take it off.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh
yeah,
yeah.
because people can see it. I
Oh,
get
yeah. For
notifications
sure.
Oh, yeah.
from Google being like, your review is very popular. 8,000 people looked at it. I was like, what?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, like that and tweeting. I tweeted once to Evo after I was on the phone with them forever about a charge that they wouldn't they wouldn't take off of my bill. So I tweeted at them and then they were like, oh, so sorry, we'll take it off. I'm like,
Yeah.
interesting.
Mhm.
They just don't want people to know. They want it to be your little secret that they fucked you over. But then like,
Yeah.
it's like, no,
Yeah.
I'm going to tell people.
Yeah, apparently, like if you review enough stuff, and it's not even that the bar isn't that high. If you let's say you review like just 10 things over a couple months, then you become like a power like a power reviewer or something.
Yeah.
And your word is worth more. It's one of those situations where like it's nice that we have this power right now, but it's also one of those situations where like sort of Silicon Valley is just gonna like torpedo small businesses because
that's true.
they could give individuals way too much power. So like if you did that, then you'd suddenly be a power reviewer, and then anything that you say goes like right to the top of their listing.
Yeah.
Like so,
Oh,
if it's good or bad,
no.
then you determine what it is.
Yeah.
Suddenly you're the sort of reviewer in Ratatouille, or the food critic in Ratatouille.
Love that movie.
Oh yeah, I love it. That's sounding mighty attractive to me right now.
Yeah, if you want just a little taste of power against mostly just mom and pop stores that are really having a hard time, then, I recommend doing that. Yeah.
What have you?
Oh, no.
What is a business that have
Oh man,
wronged
yeah,
you?
yeah, sure. This was.
I'm so
I
excited.
can get pretty animated about this one, although it's been many years now. But okay, so it's this bakery in my parents' old neighborhood called Butter.
I'm already angry.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's the kind of bakery.
No.
It's the kind of bakery that like, sort of rich white ladies make. It's not like a macaron bakery, but it's all done up in macaron kind of colors, and they serve cakes, and they probably do have macarons, and they have other baked goods. I don't know. I've never eaten there because before I had the chance to, I was buying a wedding gift for a friend of mine, and I had bought this beautiful vintage sort of water pitcher, antique water pitcher, sterling silver, really nice little item, beautiful wedding gift, and I didn't have a good box for it, like because you can't just like put it in like a cardboard box, and I didn't really have a gift. Wasn't like a gift bag kind of thing. I needed a box. And I was desperate. It was the day before, I think. And so I was like, oh, this bakery, they have really nice boxes there. And because they have lots of sort of like really tasteful looking stuff. So I went in there and I asked the girl like, hey, I'm packing a wedding gift. Like, can I buy one of the boxes from you? And she's like, I don't think we do that.
What?
And I'm like, surely maybe this hasn't come up before. So maybe you just don't know. So this is what I'm saying in my head, not to her, because that would be mean.
Yeah.
And she's like, I guess I can ask the manager if you want. And I was like, yes, please do. Because I was like, obviously the manager who has full control, she's the owner too. She has full control. She's gonna be like, yeah, this is a great opportunity to make a good impression on someone for free.
Yeah.
And even make money. Like I wasn't even asking for it for free.
Yeah,
I
you were
didn't
like-
say what I was willing to pay, but at that point it would have been $20.
Oh my
actually.
God.
I probably would have paid $20 for this sort of pastel pink box because it was
Wow.
good for the wedding thing. And the lady stonewalled me. She's like, no, I'm sorry, we don't do that.
What?
And I'm like, wait, but you do that. Like, and I'm looking, and they're just stacks of boxes, not yet sort of folded, over like on the walls everywhere. They're just everywhere. I'm like, but you do that, but with your products.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be nice though, because in the end, like I don't really care about being right. I just want the box.
Yeah. And the box is going to be free with the cake.
The box is free with the cake. Yeah. So if I was like, if I just wanted the box at some point, I could have just said like, okay, can I have 3 cupcakes, please?
Yeah.
And then gotten the cupcakes and then just like thrown them on the ground and said, thank you. But
that would have been good revenge.
it would have been good revenge, but
Yes.
I'm not fiery like that. So I was just so disgusted that I wanted nothing to do with the business. So I left. But,
Yeah, that's fair.
but yeah, the funniest part is that was like, honestly, like those people who got married, like they have a kid now. That was years ago. And I have told dozens and dozens of people not to go there. And I think it maybe this is sort of what you're getting at too, is just like, it's not so much the thing itself. It's so annoying on like a sort of on a principle level of people running their businesses like idiots.
Like dictators.
Yeah.
Right? Because they're like,
Exactly.
they're not even using common sense. That's like, oh, maybe I should make this, this is easy for me to do.
Yeah.
I'll just do it.
I'll make a bit of money if I'm willing to ask for money for a stupid box.
Yeah. And I'll have helped someone.
Yeah.
But it's like, no.
But not just help someone, like I'll have created, we all know, like, especially in this modern marketing age, like how important like a good impression from on the right person is. Yeah. So
that is
it's
so
just,
strange.
it's awful. But I had these fantasies, you guys. It's just so, this is the only embarrassing part, is that I had these fantasies because I'm like of marrying age. And this is a business that like, I think they cater weddings and stuff like that, or at least for the desserts.
Yeah.
And I had this fantasy of creating a fake email address of like pretending to be my mom.
Yeah.
And being like Linda, what happened between you and my son? You don't know me, but I live nearby, and I was here. He's getting married. We were planning to spend $10,000 on pastries there, and then there was some sort of box altercation, and now he doesn't want to go there anymore. Like, what happened?
Can you do this?
I want to do
You
so
should
badly. No,
totally
it'll
do
maybe
it.
it's been like 6 years.
Yeah, do it now. What was it that happened with the blog? Like, what? Huh?
Yeah, she will remember.
Oh my god! Revenge is a dish best served cold.
Yeah, that's the only revenge I really.
This is what I've
really
been
wanted.
doing. I've been getting other people's phones and leaving a bad review on their phone.
Of them?
Yeah.
Oh no, of businesses.
Yes, of businesses.
Right.
Well, my current one is the hair salon.
Oh, so you didn't do that as yourself?
I did it as myself, and then also other people through their phones.
Doubling up.
Oh
Yeah.
my
Yeah,
god.
okay. That's revenge.
That
Because
is
they were
revenge.
very like they're like rich white ladies basically.
Mm.
They are. It's a rich white lady business, and it's like you could tell they don't care about making money. They just want to be like an asshole to you.
Yeah, they just want some power, and
Yeah.
they have money, and their husband has money too, and so like the business doesn't have to quite. It can just break even. That's fine.
Oh, for sure.
Mhm.
It's to keep them busy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty stereo. That's not something I really believe. But
We're just angry right
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
We're just heated from the talking about these. Anyways,
yeah, I think my dad was talking about. I think when this happened, my dad told me a story about how Germans, and this is true, like Germans are very much about the letter of the law, and they don't make any exceptions for anything. It's just like some cultural thing. So it's like if you're going to a bookstore and it's like they close at 7 and it's 5 to 7, and you're like okay, can I buy this please? And he's like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm closing now. Yeah, no, I know, but it's not even 7 yet. He's like, yeah, but I start my close at 10 to 7, and so I don't sell stuff after that. I'm like, but it's just us here. Like, why don't you make this sale? Like, and it's not for any real reason. It's just because he made a rule for himself. In a way, it's actually admirable and maybe useful in some way, but
yeah.
they won't. But only if like as I start bidding it up, he sticks to it. If I start going like, okay, no, I'll buy like that $300, that $500, that $600 thing.
Yeah.
If he sticks to his guns, then hats off.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. If it's for sure.
If he's really all about his principle, I really want to test that principle. And if it's that, it's it.
If you were like, I'll buy everything at the store, you can retire after this.
Yeah.
And he's like, no, it's 10 to 7. I can't.
And then for seriously, like, it's like, man.
Then that would be like, okay, respect to you.
Yeah, respect, bro.
It's like, how much is that closing time worth to him?
Yeah.
Honestly, I would definitely, oh my God, if I had money to burn, I would do shit like that.
Yeah.
I would definitely go to stores like a minute before close, like stores I know, because that was one of my pet peeves with businesses when they would close earlier than they said when they would close.
Oh, yeah.
And then I would just be like, okay, but I would definitely do that to those stores.
Yeah.
I would go back on my list of stores that do that like close early.
Mm-hmm.
And I would be like, okay, how about I buy everything?
Right.
See what happens. Oh, to have money.
Oh.
Yeah.
Must be nice.
Yeah, you do all sorts of petty shit.
I wonder why like rich people don't do that. Like super rich
I don't
people.
know.
Why do they not do that? What do they do with all their fucking money?
Just sit on it.
Just
Well,
sit
dive
in
into
a
it
little,
like Donald Duck.
Actually, I'm a bit of an authority on this because I just finished the audiobook sequel to Crazy Rich Asians.
Oh.
So yeah, I think I have an idea of what they do with their money.
What do they do?
Well, if Kevin Kwan is to be trusted, they spend their money on like home renovation. They get inspired by like a hotel somewhere in the world and the vibe in that hotel, and then they want to recreate it in their own homes.
Oh.
Oh my God.
It's a lot of status stuff.
Yeah.
That's the thing is I think the reason why they don't do stuff like that is because it doesn't generate status. But this is just the Crazy Rich Asians like fiction world.
Right. But I mean,
But I bet you there's a grain of truth to it.
I'm sure he did all his research. Like I remember I saw a YouTube video where he was like hanging out with some rich Asian girls that went to like Fashion Week or something and was like, I want that or whatever. Like those girls, you know?
Yeah.
And so I think he's being truthful.
Yeah.
Like he knows what's going on really.
I mean, it makes sense. Like, yeah, what are you going to do with all those books at this bookstore? You don't care about them and they aren't like worth showing your friends. So, and you don't care about other people's feelings. So you're not going to like giving that business enough money to let them retired means nothing to you. So
Yeah.
you wouldn't do it.
It's really just wanting someone to bend to my will.
Yeah, that's I know that's the most important part. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I would want to do like if I had a ton of money, I'd want to be like one of those, you know, like a Christmas miracle kind of elf, you know, where just show up at a business where they're gonna like. There's this business that I'm really close with. They're a bubble tea place on Kevvy. They're called CHO, best and cheapest, weirdly, bubble tea in town.
Oh.
Which is
Kevvy and
unheard
17th.
of nowadays.
Yeah.
Every bubble tea place is so expensive.
Yeah, man. There's a place like 2 stores down from them that came in and it's really slick and they have like cheese creme brulee teas and stuff like that. Like, weird shit, but also like trendy stuff. And there's pictures of celebrities like from mainland China on the walls and stuff like that.
Oh.
And then this place is just like the CHO has almost like very little decoration.
Yeah.
The couple that owns it are there every day. Anyway, they have to work there. They just sent, I follow them on Instagram, you see, and they sent their hours for Christmas and Boxing Day and New Year's, and they're working.
Oh.
They're working like from noon till I think 6 or something on Christmas,
Oh, yeah.
which is fine. I mean, like Christmas doesn't mean that much to me as my mom's Jewish, and so we only liked Christmas because like all the other kids liked Christmas.
Mhm.
So I don't really care about that. But if I was really rich, like how cool would it be to just be like, no, go home.
Yeah.
Go have no, not just go home. Like go have a good time. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like go to the P&E.
I'll buy all the bubble tea for today.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That would just be so cool.
Nah, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. For sure. I guess I would only do evil things.
Well, that would actually be a pretty cool movie. Okay, imagine that. You're the rich girl who likes to use her money to just make people bend to their will. And then the character arc is that you start to realize that like that power also can create good, and then at the end you're doing the same damn thing but for the forces of good.
Right. Like to give them money and not look at how I'm forcing them to do something.
Right.
I'm like,
Yeah,
not gonna.
that would be good.
Oh, yeah. I love it.
Done.
Was there something that we were talking about something before?
Oh yeah, sweet
Yes.
stuff
Yes.
Oh yeah,
so
yeah. What's your vice?
My vice?
Yeah,
for sugar.
Oh, no.
that's my sugar's my vice.
I have so
many vices.
Oh, I thought we were talking about strictly sugar.
Let's go with sugar. Well, you can go deeper we can go way darker if you want.
Yeah.
I'm actually I'm kind of like the vice police for myself, where if I get a little bit too like into coffee or like, you know, kind of drinking you know, every night of the week I'll cut back and everything. But sugar and like food is like my big thing. Like we were talking about this earlier on in the podcast where I said I was heavy in high school. I definitely was heavy when I was a kid. So it's something I have to keep in check. But I love food. I love sugar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
You also love overnight oats, we discovered. We were like right in the middle of making fun of people who make overnight oats.
You were like, and then you were like, I love it.
Okay, so just for like some context too, and then also because I didn't hear what you guys were saying, what's your opinion? I want to know, and then I'll reiterate mine.
Well,
based
she was
on what you say.
when she showed up with a bowl of yogurt with granola. And the reason that she did that was because she ran out of time, and like if she left it in the kitchen, it's not like she could come back to it.
Yeah, it's gonna be soggy.
It would get soggy and nasty.
Yeah.
And then I think the both of us just looked at each other and we're like, that's just what overnight oats is. And all those people who like overnight oats, we just really, really feel bad for them because all they're doing is eating soggy cereal all the time. And then right when we were describing the sogginess and like how the oats get just like completely saturated, you walked in and we're like, wait, overnight oats?
Yeah, you're like, oh my God, yum.
I so would. Well, okay, so I think I know why I like overnight oats.
Why?
When I was growing up, my parents would feed me a lot of cream of wheat.
Love that stuff, actually. Okay, I'm worried.
If you like overnight oats, it's not like a far stretch. If you like also like cream of wheat, I mean, it's similar, same texture, kind of.
I guess
just larger pieces of.
It's a very positive spin for sure.
Yeah, I know. I'm like,
I'm a positive gal.
The negative spin is just like old cereal, and the positive spin is cream of wheat. Like think about cereal that you ate but didn't quite finish and just left overnight.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Of course not. You barely want to wash that off the bowl.
Yeah,
it's like gotten a bit hard on the side of the bowl.
That's true.
Oh yeah, I want to smash that plate or bowl.
Yeah.
I just want. But
Fuck
then
the plate.
Because I'm poor, I have to deal with it. If I was rich, I would just throw it at the wall.
Yeah,
I would throw a plate of spaghetti at the wall. I've always wanted to do that.
Yeah,
have you seen that in movies where they do that and then it sticks to the wall and slides down? I don't even know what movie I'm talking about, but I've seen it in more than one.
Well, isn't that something that people told you to do to check if pasta is cooked?
That's like, well, just like the raw, like just the untarnished, like plain
but that's
noodle.
such a stupid like cooking tip. It's like, I'm not going to do that.
No.
It works though.
It does work.
That's true, but it's like, why am I throwing a food at a wall?
Panache.
It just feels very dramatic.
I love this.
That's cooking.
Like years ago, before I got into like music and stuff, I was a cook. And I was like a chef at a restaurant on Commercial. But I was also the
God
pasta.
of cookery.
Oh,
Never mind.
Oh yeah. I was the pasta chef at Federico's, and I could just imagine like checking to make sure the pasta's done every time. And I'd have to make like packages and packages of pasta, but every single time there's just a wall with my like stuck pasta.
Oh really?
No, but can you imagine?
Oh yeah, that would be funny. Yeah.
And you actually become quite good at it to the point where you can spell things on the wall by the end of the night.
Yeah.
You can write poetry.
I would
That's
love
so
it.
funny.
I would love that.
You must have that. If nothing else, that job must have left you with a skill that none of us have, which is being able to tell how much hard pasta you need for two people.
Yes.
Because I mean, assuming that you're normal like me, it's impossible to know.
No, I always make like enough for 10 people, 10 children who are very hungry.
I don't know. I mean, I can't even like show you because it's like I like
feeling.
look at it. I
It's
feel
just a
it.
feeling.
Like I don't like weigh it. I'm like, I don't know. This brand is a little different. It's gonna yield more pasta.
Yeah, it's like an innate skill. It's like it comes so naturally, you know. It's like how they say, I don't know if this is true, but they say the Inuit have like 10 different or 20 different words for snow because they are so intimately familiar with different types of snow.
Yeah.
And that's you with pasta.
That is me with
That's
pasta.
beautiful.
Yeah.
With the
I
plain
always
noodles.
think that about language. I'm always like, oh, language is so different depending
Yeah.
on where you are and like what climate you're in and what foods you have, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
And because I'm like learning Korean right now, and and like it's interesting how much of an influence like Chinese has on Korean
Really?
and also English. Yeah.
English has on Korean.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, a lot of words in Korean are just like English. It just sounds like English, you know?
Mm-hmm. Let's say the same in Chinese too, right?
Yeah, but not as many. Like
Yeah.
there are like for Chinese, a lot of the words are Chinese words. Like they're not the
Mhm.
English, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
But it's okay.
So yeah, what kind of words in Korean are English words, for example?
Oh, so many. Like juice, it's juice.
Really?
Yeah. Basically a copy is coffee. Yeah, coffee is copy.
Copy, yeah.
Like honestly, so many food words.
Really?
It's mostly food words because like American foods have. I feel like food is the thing that gets to other cultures faster than anything else.
Yeah.
You know, because we like here in Vancouver, like we eat so many different. Like we have basically every kind of food available to us in the
Mhm.
city. But that's like that everywhere, right? Like you go to Paris or something, you can have Korean food if you want to. Like it's just so I feel like what we don't know how to call something, we would just call it the thing that like
Yeah.
they call it. you
Yeah,
know?
for sure.
So basically
yeah.
all Korean food. I mean all other types of food in Korean is the original name.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Oh, I'm so hungry now. Oh my God.
Talking about food.
This has been a food heavy pod.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. But what other languages do you know? Because you were talking about do you learn languages
I speak
often?
I speak French from when I was a kid.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, you know, like I've spent some time in Norway, so I learned that. But Norwegian is kind of just like learning, I don't know, it's kind of like old English in a way. It's really
Oh.
similar to English, but a little easier.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
So that's not like a super difficult language,
Mhm.
but for an English speaker. But I wanted to try something really difficult. So at first I tried Cantonese because my girlfriend's from Hong Kong, but
Mhm.
fuck, I can't do that, man. That is way too hard.
Oh, it's so hard.
Cantonese is and like Mandarin has 4 tones and Cantonese has like 9.
Oh my God.
So I can't even hear all the like when she does the tones, I can't replicate them. Like I don't even have enough skill to hear what
That's
she's
so
really
funny.
doing. And
I
it's-
know.
You know what I
language-
mean?
Yeah, like Mandarin is so hard. Like I
You think so?
Mandarin, I don't know Cantonese, but like I can understand it because it's kind of similar to Mandarin.
Right.
But I can't speak Cantonese. But like I think Mandarin or Chinese, just like that, Cantonese and Mandarin are the hardest languages to learn if you don't know it as a child. You know?
I don't know, man. There's no
No?
genders really. Well, there are genders, but it doesn't mess with the language that much.
Right, because it's just written.
Yeah.
Mm.
There's no tenses. There's no past, future, anything.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
There's no. The only
Oh.
so when I first started, I was like, man, this is easy, no problem. No genders, no tenses. Because there's some languages where like, where there's 2 or 3 genders that you have to know. Like Russian, I
Yeah.
think has
Yeah.
not just genders, but also, I don't know, like cases. Like depending on who you're speaking to. Like if I'm speaking to you, then it's almost a different language than if I'm speaking to Simkin, for example.
Oh yeah.
Because
Yeah,
of-
Korean has that
Oh.
where if you're speaking to someone younger than you, it's different. If you're speaking to
Mhm.
someone older than you, if they're your boss, if they're your colleague, if they're whoever, like there's like different honorifics.
yeah.
Yeah.
And so Russian's kind of like that. So
Yeah.
so with Mandarin, I'm like, oh man, smooth sailing. All I have to do is get the tones, and the tones aren't that bad.
Yeah.
But
But every word is a picture, and like you have to memorize,
yeah, it's all memorized.
and
yeah.
everything is just I don't know.
So that's super hard.
I don't think I would be able to learn like Mandarin if I didn't know it already.
And then the bullshit measuring words that there's no need for.
Like,
So
yeah.
you know how we say like, if I want a piece of paper from you, I can't say like hey, can you hand me a paper? Like you could, but it's not like, it would be understood, but it's not how we speak English. I say a piece of paper. A piece is a measuring word for paper, or like a length of string. I can't say like, can I have a string if it's not already cut or whatever. Yeah. So they have that, but they have it for every single noun.
Yeah, for it's more specific, like because you can say a piece of paper, a piece of cake, a piece of like puzzle or something. So different things, but for them it would be different for the cake, for the paper, and the puzzle.
Are those words the units?
The measuring word, yeah.
Yeah, it's the unit word, like the measuring. Yeah.
Are they at least similar to the noun?
No.
Like completely. That's crazy.
Completely different. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But it doesn't matter to like understanding.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
So like, and well, you can kind of like remember certain rules, like things that have like a surface. It's like a surface. So like I'd ask you for like a surface of paper and like a surface of table.
Oh.
Right? Is that right?
What? Yeah.
I mean, surface is just like my.
No, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, there
like paper and table are the same, right?
Like
because they have a surface. Yeah.
Animal have their own.
But not domestic animals.
Yeah.
They have their own.
I know, like fish, like fish has their own, and then different animals have their own, and people have their own. And
so there's like 100 of these words, and they're all like little families. So that's pretty annoying.
Oh my God.
But the number one most annoying thing, I think, is that, first of all, a lot of the consonants sound like pretty
they
similar.
do sound the same. Yeah.
There's like, they just sound really similar. And then there's only like, honestly, like 30 syllables in the whole language.
Yeah.
Oh
and
my
so
God.
So in English, you have some homophones like, I don't know, shit, I can't think of one. So red and red, for example. Is, I read the book, or the color red. That's two, but there aren't that many more like that. But in Chinese, there's like 100 meanings for red.
Of the same. Yeah.
And so unless you can see the character and know it, or you know the context, you won't know.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's pretty.
So it's sort of like
confusing.
Those parts really are hard.
Yeah.
That's so crazy.
But that's what makes it fun to actually like be able to put a sentence together.
Yeah. This is kind of like cockney in a way. You know how they
like rhyming slang?
Yeah, sort of. Or like, I guess, just because you wouldn't know, like if you didn't have the context, like you wouldn't know what they're talking about.
Yeah, you're right.
But
I can't think of a single cockney rhyming slang thing. Can you?
I don't know. Are there actual rules? I thought it was just that you could say like whatever rhymed as long as it like rhymed with what you were actually trying to say.
I don't know what that is. What is cockney?
Like
cockney is like a sort of, I think it's like a South London kind of accent that's kind of gone now, I think.
But it's an accent, it's not a language?
Wait, no, it's like an
accent. I think the Irish do this too. Yeah, look it up. The Irish do it too. It's this sort of like, it's a type of slang where, what's the good example? So I can't think, you're going to find an example.
Yeah.
But where instead of, okay, so this would be an example. This probably isn't a real one. So,
I found it.
So can I just do this one that I just made up right now, and you can review it?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
If I'm like on a run and I run into a friend and they say, "What are you up to?" And I say like, "Oh, I'm on a muffin." And I say muffin because a muffin is like a bun, which rhymes with run.
Oh, so like creating your own slang.
Yeah,
kind
it's
of?
so dumb. But why don't you do a real one? Because that's a bad one.
I like that though.
Yeah, no, I like that actually.
All the ones that I'm seeing are just like rhyming with like the actual word. So like there's like apples and pears for stairs.
Oh yeah, that's
or they like
that's actually what it is. I think what I just said is complete nonsense.
I think yours is also right though. I feel like I've heard that as well, where it's like it's supposed to be like code almost, so that like they could evade like the cops or the
Well, you're being very generous because I think I think Wikipedia might have something on me.
Okay, interesting. What the fuck?
I have more.
Language is so crazy.
The only thing that's like really confusing though is if they have all these like what I definitely have heard the like them using this to, I guess, to avoid like getting in trouble with the law.
Mm-hmm.
I could be wrong though, but I feel like I've heard that a lot. But the words that I'm seeing in this list, like apples and pears, stairs, army and navy, gravy, basin of gravy, baby.
Okay.
Like none of these words I would really associate with
crime.
With crime.
No, it's just to be fun.
Yeah.
I think it's just to be fun.
Oh, I love that.
It is fun.
It is fun.
I liked listening to it.
Yeah. There's more.
Yeah.
You list them.
Bees and honey, money. That
Oh
one.
yeah, see, that's sweet.
Yeah.
I like that actually.
I do too. I'd like to start using Cockney in my everyday.
I would get too
Oh,
confused.
it'd be so cool if you actually pulled it off though. And I
Yeah.
feel like you're the kind of person who could just like have a couple that you actually really like and try to work them in.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. I'm 100%.
I think that'd be really cool if that could happen from now on.
Oh, I'm okay.
Just
Done.
the confidence that would exhibit. I think people, it would just, I don't know. It'd be a very cool situation.
I'm super down to do this, and I'm going to study them, and I'll come back to you.
Okay, thanks.
Sweet.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, I don't know what kind of sugar I like. I like
Yeah.
I like bullshit cereal. I like, like the kind of cereal that moms don't like.
Oh, what's your favorite?
Moms don't like? Oh, like
the moms
Fruit
don't
Loops.
like for you.
Yeah,
I don't know
yeah,
if lots of moms like them.
They were
No.
kids once.
Yeah.
Moms were kids once.
Yeah.
We forget that.
We do forget
But
that.
what kind of cereal?
My mom hasn't forgotten. My mom likes sugar more than I do.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, moms like sugar, but they love like mom sugar. They don't like kid sugar.
Like, what are we talking
No.
about here?
Like
Chocolate.
like muffins.
Oh.
You know?
Ooh,
Like-
yeah.
Like sugar cookies. You know, like
Oh,
okay,
like,
no,
that's
sugar
like-
cookies
that's
are for
bordering
kids.
on granny sweets too, though. There's
But-
a granny sugar as well.
yeah,
too.
yeah. Which
Like
is
travel
like
sweets.
hard candy.
Hard candy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
grandma's sugar.
Scotch mints.
It's so funny how there's different levels of sugar. Like cotton
Yeah.
candy, obviously children. And then next level we have teenage candy.
Mhm.
That's Twizzlers, I would say.
Totally. Yeah.
Right?
Or just Slurpees, I guess.
Yeah. Some like, loose bullshit, right? I feel like moms. I'll jump to moms. No, let's do like 20-year-olds.
Okay. Yeah.
right?
What's that?
20-year-olds, I would say. I think
know.
they go through like a fruit tart phase, like like something healthy but still sweet, like donut, like a
Oh yeah, donuts for
Yeah,
sure. Because it
donuts.
goes with coffee. Stuff that goes with coffee.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Or more kind of like Instagrammy stuff.
Yes. That
Yeah.
was what the
Brownies.
20-year-olds like. Sorry, what?
brownies.
Yeah.
Brownies.
Like
That's a good hot.
like a s'mores cupcake or something like that.
Yeah,
That
some-
looks good.
Cream puff, like those,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
a really
Oh yeah, they're like beard papas and that kind of thing.
yeah, like a really artistic or whatever.
I've
But
never-
and then moms
Mhm.
Moms definitely muffins. They like
yeah.
pie.
Mhm.
They like pastry stuff, sugar.
Oh yeah.
And then grannies are just like, yeah, just give me the sugar. It's just hard candy.
Well, they also often don't have working teeth, so
Right.
hard candies is a huge advantage. They don't have to bite into anything.
Right. They just pop it in. And
Yeah.
just get what they need.
They don't have to put in their dentures to eat something. They can have a sweet, like, because what else, if you have no teeth,
Yeah, there's
what can
nothing
you
else.
eat really? Like, you can eat pudding, I guess, but it looks ugly.
But they do like pudding.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I like
like
pudding
pudding.
too. Yeah.
Yeah. I like tapioca pudding.
Oh yeah.
I like rice pudding.
Oh,
Yeah.
rice pudding.
Wait, so which cereal? Oh my God, this keeps snapping. But which cereal?
I was a huge fan of like honeycomb for some
Oh,
reason.
yeah.
Honeycomb and corn pops were just my jam for a long time.
Oh.
Yeah.
Those are like the healthy kid cereals.
No, they're not.
Yeah,
I thought they were the
fake-
healthy kid.
The fake healthy.
cereal.
They're
Maybe.
like not healthy, but like as a kid, you might think that's healthy.
Sugar Crisp is pretty dope too.
Oh,
It's just
yeah.
it's just like the puffed rice.
Yeah.
That just
Oh, I love
so much
puffed
sugar on
rice
it.
cereal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
you can eat so much of it. That's
Yeah,
the coolest part.
it's so small.
It just goes right through you, and it's so light. You can
love
you can
it.
polish off a box in just no problem at all.
Yeah,
I love it.
definitely.
Oh my God.
But
As a
Oh.
kid, I always ate Special K.
Yeah.
As
With
a
the little
kid,
strawberry, dried strawberries.
yeah, I fucking ate like
Yeah.
old women cereal.
That is an older woman cereal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's because like as a kid, I wanted to grow up so badly. Like I would watch Wendy's commercials and then I would want their salads. I would go to Wendy's and then like get a salad. My mom's like, don't you want a burger? I'm like, no, I want the salad. And then, yeah, just pretend I'm like an adult, and I would eat Special K and eat Activia yogurt for my to keep regular, even though I'm a fucking kid. I don't need to be regular.
This just means that there's going to come an age where you're just going to explode with you're going to need to get out all of the more kid stuff that you didn't do.
Yeah.
It's happening right now.
It's happening right now?
Yeah, it's funny you say that because yes.
Like, so walk us through it.
Well, I'm literally just like eating badly and just being gravitated towards like the cookies, the like little like things that the kids like, right? Like little animal crackers.
Oh,
and, like,
yeah.
you know.
Like arrowroot cookies and stuff.
Oh, so good.
Like baby cookies.
Yeah.
Yes, those are
Yeah.
Like
I love the baby
applesauce.
cookies.
I just can't get enough of applesauce.
I eat applesauce.
It's good. It is
It's
good.
and
love it.
the Dunkaroos. Yeah,
But
yeah,
they're
yeah.
gone now.
Are they?
You can make
But-
your own Dunkaroos, baby. Just buy an entire
Right?
vat of icing.
Frosting, yeah.
They were gone, but
Yeah.
like they were selling them like it was a limited edition thing at like Dank Mart.
Oh,
on
really?
Main, and they were so
Nice.
expensive for like one.
Whoa.
No, it was like
It's
$5
becoming
for like one.
Yeah.
like a novelty item. Interesting.
I was unfortunate enough to not be allowed that kind of thing ever. So I don't even have like
Yeah.
a fetish for it because I never ever laid my hands on a
You weren't
Dunkaroo.
allowed.
No, wasn't allowed to watch TV either. So there's
What?
yeah, there's so much stuff that I kind of only got a sniff of,
Wow.
but I don't have like any nostalgia for TV really.
What? That's all I did.
I know, man, that's most
That's
people.
All I
I
watched
can pretend I can hang in a conversation, but I
in a TV conversation.
Yeah, but
but you know what? I feel that way about American TV because I watch like TV in China. So
Yeah.
then when people talk about like nostalgia for like North American TV, but I used to watch blah 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 whatever, and I have no idea.
yeah, like you're not like a Nickelodeon kid for that
No,
reason. Yeah,
no.
Yeah.
that makes
That's
sense.
fair.
Yeah, I did Dragon Ball.
Yeah, I mean that made it over though. We liked our Dragon Ball too.
That's true. Yeah,
Some of those animes are hard to watch now. Some of them are just really sexist.
yeah.
Did you ever try to watch that slam dunk one, the basketball one?
No, wait. Oh, is that on Netflix?
Maybe Prime.
Okay, but it's
It's a high school drama, but all the guys are these massively tall. You may have seen the posters because the posters look amazing.
yeah.
It's called Slam Dunk, and they're all Japanese, but they don't like look that Japanese. They look like they're all LeBron James, basically.
God.
Yeah, no anime characters look Asian. They all have like pink blue hair,
Right? Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I love it.
and like eyes the size of their whole head.
Yeah.
It's like that doesn't look human. Let
Yeah,
alone
these guys are
Asian.
not human at all. And then for some reason, like the girls do look Japanese, but they don't look at all like the same species even.
Yeah.
But it's mostly just like it's tough. I feel like I don't know if Japan's like progressed that much, but you know, there's so many shows from like the 70s that are almost intolerable to watch now, like American shows,
Yeah.
because they're just like too sexist.
Yeah.
I kind of feel, I don't know, like they're still making those slam dunks or something. I'm not sure if they are.
Oh,
but
really?
I don't know if they're still making them, but they're
Yeah.
pretty recent and they're impossible to watch because it's just guys fighting over girls and telling girls like how to be. And it's,
Oh my God.
I was like, yeah, I wanted to enjoy it. And I got bummed out.
Yeah, that definitely pops up for me. But another thing is how slow and boring it can be sometimes.
Yeah.
Because when you're a kid, you're just like excited to watch anything.
Yeah.
So I forget that like a lot of the stuff I used to like is just really boring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you guys think of something that you used to like, but you've lost because it turns out that it really sucked? Or just like it bums you out to watch now because it doesn't reflect your values?
Yeah.
you know, maybe like the classic like Looney Tunes.
Right.
Like the Pepe Le
Yeah.
Pew and the cat and
oh
everything.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's Looney Tunes, isn't it?
Oh
I
my
mean,
God.
like
Yeah.
that.
Looney Tunes is so was like any old ones were so racist.
Yeah.
Holy
yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Oh, you know the other thing too that's like super weird. I don't know. I kind of feel like I'm alone on this, but like the early Simpsons episodes,
Ooh.
not because they're like sexist, but they're just really slow.
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
Especially
Like,
when they have the other dude doing the Homer voice.
yeah, that was
Oh,
weird.
It's hard to handle.
Don't like that.
Yeah.
I know
The
they're
first
they
season.
sound different. I'm like, oh, who are they?
Yeah.
I don't know these people.
Yeah.
Or like Family Guy with the different Meg.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
She was the toaster strudel girl.
What?
Oh, really?
Not toaster strudel. Okay, this is cockney. I just did.
Okay, yeah. Poodle. She was a poodle.
No, it's because
We got to work this in somehow.
the girl that voiced Meg was the side character in Mean Girls, whose dad invented toaster strudel.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, look at me. That's cockney.
Mhm.
I think.
I like that.
I love that. Yeah. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
for me, I think it's Sakura Card Captor,
Oh,
Yeah.
that anime.
Mm-hmm.
It's bad.
I forgot about that.
I loved it so much. Like,
Thing?
oh my God. Yeah, with the wand and the cards. Yeah, I used to worship it. Like, I had all the cards. I had a wand. It was my life, right? I thought and then it got on Netflix. I was so excited to watch it. I put it on. I was like, oh, this sucks.
Yeah.
Oh, this is bad.
Oh,
and
no.
then, but then I had to commit because then I like hyped it up so hard. And so everyone around me is like, oh yeah, you're still watching. So I'm like, yeah, it's fucking so amazing. Love this
Oh my
show.
God.
And then just,
Because you have the tattoo.
yeah, I'm like so committed,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's not good. I'm finally ready to admit that I don't actually like that show.
Mm.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Oh.
How about you?
Well, no, I mean, yeah, like I wasn't allowed to watch any shows.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, true.
So I don't know. Like
What's a situation?
No, I don't know.
A board game?
Yeah, board games, inappropriate board games.
Yeah, what did you do in the family then? Like when
Well, actually,
You had free time.
I was actually allowed to watch TV. I was only allowed to watch one 30-minute program once a week.
Oh, what did you
So I had to pick a 30-minute program
Love this.
every week that they let us watch during their date night, where they went to their date night was badminton night. They just went and played badminton, which a bunch of other swingers, I assume.
I was like so wholesome, and then you're oh.
It was wholesome. It was wholesome. Oh,
Yeah,
please,
yeah,
please,
I
please,
know.
please.
I know.
And yeah, I picked The Simpsons, obviously, because I needed to stay
Wow.
up with like what kids were talking about.
That's cool.
That was the only thing that kids were talking about.
That's
It
a
was
cool
super
choice.
important.
Yeah.
And then I switched to Friends at a certain age
Oh, I
because I liked Friends.
yeah.
But and I kind of wanted to know more about like what being an adult would be like, or what being
Right. It's like
'cause I
you
was-
growing up.
I was like, I might have been a teenager at that point, but I
Yeah.
still had these stupid rules. But so I wanted to like get a head start on what being an adult would be like. So, so yeah, I learned about like what being a 20-something would be like from
right.
Friends.
It's all like fighting
Yeah, a lot of misunderstandings.
and getting pregnant.
Yeah, yeah, that happens.
Having your brother's child.
Yeah, a lot of
Yeah.
like weight fluctuation, a lot of
Yeah.
fluctuating weight,
Yeah.
pill addictions. This is
Yeah.
behind the scenes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
Brad Pitt.
Pitt's in it, isn't he? Yeah,
Yeah.
Because he married Jennifer Aniston
right.
and then jumped from like literally 1 foot out
Of Gwyneth,
of Jennifer
of Jennifer.
into
Into
Aniston.
Angelina.
Yes.
Into
Sorry, Angelina Jolie.
Yeah,
Didn't
Yeah,
even
I-
touch land or anything.
Yeah,
Just one boat to another.
yeah. But when you're a guy like that, you pretty much walk on
Yeah.
air, don't you?
He could do whatever he wants. You're right.
I mean, I would expect the same from any of those ladies
Yeah, that's true.
if they want to.
Jen,
Oh
right?
my god.
she went from Justin Theroux to I actually don't know. Avino? I
No,
don't
she
know.
probably made. The reason I don't know any of her paramours is because she probably has decent taste in guys, and so
Yeah.
it doesn't date like that they're not that famous.
Yeah.
That's how you know someone's actually kind of cool, is when you actually don't know. If you know who they're dating, they both have problems personality wise.
Right.
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah.
That's funny.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway, so when this is all over, you're gonna come on tour with us?
Oh yeah. Because we're releasing our albums.
Yours gonna be like a month or so before us, but yeah.
Oh, I thought it was like.
But
the
you
same
can't
time.
tour anyway. Who cares?
Yeah. No. Yeah. Let's tour.
Yeah. Summer. It'll be summer. Maybe. What do you think?
Yeah.
We
can
think we're gonna be
watch.
touring in the summer. I mean, at people in general.
Hard to say.
People tour in the summer, don't they?
Well, yeah, no, but just like not during pandemics.
Oh, during the. I thought I was
you know that there's like shit going on, right?
I was like, yeah. I think I don't know. It's hard to say.
I'm not gonna put my mouth on it. But I have hope, but I'm not gonna say anything.
Yeah.
I'm superstitious.
It's like, I don't know, like maybe this summer, but like I think it's gonna be like the next summer. That's my prediction.
We'll see.
I think the numbers are going to be low enough that people are going to be able to, especially like outside, people will be able to party.
That's
we may be up for like a true Summer of Love 2.0, where everyone's outside, celebrating or just like not being inside. I think all of us have had enough like nights in to last us for like the next calendar year. So we can just skip. Although, having said that, like how pathetic is it going to feel when like let's say like we hit the finish line, the COVID's gone. We can all do whatever we want. We spent about a week just having a great time, and then week 2 just like, oh man, like I kind of just want to stay in.
Yeah.
That'll be such a depressing thing.
Yeah.
I'm really gonna fight against that. I feel
like I would. Yeah, I would definitely want to do that.
I'll want to.
Yeah, because I do like staying in.
Me too.
I have enjoyed the time.
I think we should all just as like an exercise in our own personalities, like figure out what it's like to be the person who can't say no to stuff going on. You know?
Like an extrovert, a true
extrovert.
extrovert.
A true extrovert.
Yeah.
I mean, hopefully you don't have to do stuff where you're constantly like talking to people.
Yeah.
But like, just to say yes to everything. There's some people like that, and I
know.
I like those people.
They're great because they are the the reverse of me.
Yeah.
That I need to bring me to that level, you know, for me, in order for me to have fun or whatever, to get in touch with that side of me. Right. But definitely I'm not that person.
Me neither, but I'd like to learn. I'd like to just have a taste of it for 1 year.
Yeah.
I want to taste.
Yeah.
It'd be tiring, but I think that'd be cool.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. I'm excited. Just jumping out of the plane without a parachute. Just bring the parties.
Oh man, I'm gonna have so many parties. I don't think I've had a single party at my house. A couple, but after this, it's gonna be all house parties. It's gonna be. I think we just all have to like, how also just like as even before COVID, people just kind of are in their own. They have this sort of their own orbit, and it sometimes feels a little intrusive to try to get into it, to try to like ask someone to do something or invite someone to something is sometimes hard. I feel like this is the time to just like call bullshit on all that and just like shamelessly try to get into the lives of the people that you like.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, I love that. Yes.
Yeah. A lot
like
of
you. Like you. 苹果. Is that it?
苹果.
苹果.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So cute.
She woke up.
What's the measuring word for an apple?
Oh no.
Is it just good? I think it is.
Yeah, I think it is.
And what is it for dog?
一只狗, I think.
Nice.
I honestly, though, I was really bad at them.
Yeah, I think you're right though. I think it is. That rings a bell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It might be, but I was really bad at them.
Yeah.
I remember like the Mandarin quizzes like in school. I would just, that was the part that would get me.
Yeah. Yeah. I bet you there's like a different word for like dogs that shiver all the time and dogs that don't.
Yeah.
Aww.
It's true.
I think we're
How long
like,
have we done?
We're
like
so
an hour
over.
and a
We're
half.
so over.
Oh, okay.
Did you guys want to
Sweet.
Do you guys have anything to plug right now?
No, not within the time that this is going to come out. Like after my little Boxing Day sale, we're going to do a little Boxing Day sale.
Oh, fun.
But yeah, it's not worth mentioning. And then
Go back in time.
yeah, go back in time, come buy a t-shirt, hang out with us behind Zulu Records. And then no, we're going to just keep putting out music every month like we have been.
Nice. Keep
How about you?
going. We
How
gotta
about
keep
you?
going. I guess just like I'm like same. Like
You're going to be putting out a record.
yeah. Oh yeah, I am. Like in January, right?
It's going to be a bit of a phenomenon
Oh, thank you.
because it was recorded at Little Mountain, as far as am I right?
That was such a fun show. Oh my God. It was like, I was prepping for it around this time last year and
Very good
so
word.
fun.
I was not there, but a very good word of mouth surrounding those sets.
yeah. Just
you
trust me, it was a great show.
I trust you.
Yeah.
I
You
trust
can
you.
definitely
But,
hear my laugh in there too.
Oh, you were there.
yeah.
I was
You were
there.
there. Okay, very good word of mouth. You haven't. Well, when she's gone, you can tell me.
But I guess like I'm still doing my podcast, but like I don't have guests on it. Right?
Yeah.
I know it's just me talking to myself.
That's because you can't bring yourself to Zoom with anyone.
I know I don't like the Zoom podcast format. Like
blame
I
you.
can't do it personally because it's hard to get a thing going to be like, it's hard.
You know what the secret is?
What?
You gotta hardwire your computer into the internet,
Yeah.
and then it doesn't lag.
Oh,
Yeah.
Just buy an Ethernet cable.
what?
Yep.
Yep.
It's so
the
simple.
Yeah.
I was like, this is an unsolvable problem.
Nope.
And then it's literally like one cable.
Yeah.
I didn't even think
The
of that.
cheapest cable too.
Yeah.
The one that you
That's
see in every thrift store.
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm
Just
pissed.
C's and C's.
Yeah.
and
Now I'm
Ethernets.
pissed. If I was younger, I would have thought of that solution. Like my brain is less sharp.
I feel like it's because you're so young that you didn't think of that solution. Because honestly, there's probably a lot of Gen Z kids who have never even heard of an Ethernet cable.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Wi-Fi is
Because
so
Wi-Fi and Bluetooth has been around for so long.
interesting.
Yeah.
All right, but yeah, okay. I'm gonna get an Ethernet cable and I will start having guests.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Yay.
come on, please come on.
Oh, I would love to. I would love
Amazing.
to.
Yes.
We'll do a much more like unhinged one.
Awesome, great.
All right.
Yeah, all right. I'm gonna start having guests. So listen to my podcast.
It's called.
I fucked up with Andrea Jin,
And how do you find it?
but you don't type in that. You
Yeah.
just type in Andrea Jin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's not actually called I fucked up. It's
'Cause
censored. You censored
Yeah,
yourself.
because it's like Apple is stupid.
It doesn't let you say fuck.
Yeah, it's just
Right.
come on.
I know.
Yeah.
Where are we?
I know.
This is the internet. You can find anything on there. I don't think fuck is our problem.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know someone could accidentally find like granny porn and
Yeah.
instead.
I would say that's
Censoring fuck.
worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, to a kid.
You could have named you probably could have named your podcast Granny Porn.
Oh yeah, there's no swears in it. It would have been perfect. Yeah. God damn. Changing the name.
No, I don't think that works with the title of your
Oh, no.
album.
No,
You can't call your podcast Granny Porn and call your album Grandma's Girl.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
no,
was
that
gonna
it's
say
just people would think I'm
That's
a
way too off it.
yeah. It would be
Yeah.
Anyways, all right.
Okay.
Just
Bye, guys.
bye.
Bye, Kevvy.
Bye, Kevvy.
Yeah. Hope you're having a nice time out there. Get to work.